Thank you for joining us on another edition of the Florida Chamber Foundation's Florida Horizon. I'm Tony Carvajal, the Executive Vice President of the Florida Chamber Foundation, and joining me today is Dr. Rob Hauser, Vice President of Clinical Analytics with the Cancer Treatment Centers of America. And Rob, I'm very excited to have you here. We're going to be talking about the future of Florida and what you're doing about it.
Thanks for having me, Tony. I appreciate it.
Rob, we actually came across each other when I read one of your papers that talked about the potential prevalence of cancer in Florida. Before we get into that, tell me a little bit more about the Cancer Treatment Center of America. I know you're in Boca, but I'd like to know more.
Sure. Cancer Treatment Centers of America is headquartered in Boca Raton, Florida. We're love to be here in the state. We just recently moved here and have really enjoyed being part of the chamber as well as being located our headquarters here in the state. Our organization is about 30 years old. We've been providing cancer care in a comprehensive, integrative way for those 30 years at our 5 comprehensive cancer centers throughout the United States. We have one located in the Philadelphia area, one in the Atlanta metro area, one in Chicago, one in the Tulsa, Oklahoma area, and then down in Phoenix as well. We're also expanding our footprint and providing our mother standard of care through community oncology spaces and networks as well.
So there's hope that we can get a little bit more here in Florida.
That is the hope, yes, sir.
I've heard that you have a pretty innovative approach to cancer treatment with something called precision cancer treatment, and it focuses on quality of life and reducing side effects. Tell me a bit more about that.
So precision medicine is a way of actually targeting the cancer specifically in a single person's body. And we get to the point where historically we've treated cancer in, call it a shotgun approach, where we used very toxic medications that were toxic to all cells. We now have ways of utilizing genetics and genomics to test the tumors, to get very specific to the gene level and being able to target those with treatments and precision medicine.
We're finding good ways of treatment, not only targeting the cancer, but helping the patient.
Correct. Actually, it helps us just target the tumor itself and hopefully reducing the side effects that the patients would see.
When I toured your facility, one of the things I saw was right there on that front table was your reports about your success rates. Those were fantastic outcomes. Is that right?
Yes, we're probably one of the only organizations out there that do publish our results and our treatment results that we have with our patients. We believe that the comprehensive type of care that we provide, as well as integrative medicine and treating a person as a whole rather than just a tumor, actually does lead to better outcomes, and we're happy to report those out. And if you go to our website, you'll see those on there.
What's that website?
www.cancercenter.com.
If you don't mind, I want to dive into a report that introduced me to you. You were talking about how Florida needs to pay attention to our future needs, upping the cancer spaces, for example, because of our population.
So a trend that has been ongoing is aging, right? We're kind of currently seeing the silver tsunami, right, from the baby boomers. One of the things that we know about cancer is one of the #1 risk factors is aging. And Florida obviously has a high percentage of their state being older adults, those over the age of 65 who love to retire and come down and enjoy the beautiful weather and so forth. But as those population ages, the incidence of cancer is more likely to occur. And with that, being prepared to treat those older adults that do get cancer.
Rob, I'd actually like to dive a little deeper on these subjects. I think Florida has some unique opportunities to lead on this, and the talk about patient care as we go forward is going to be really important. Do you mind sticking around for the next segment?
Be happy to, thank you.
So we'll be back with Rob Hauser on our next segment of the Florida Chamber Foundation's Florida Horizon. Thank you so much for joining us today.